In this video, I started out with $0, a truck, and this abandoned gold mine. And now I have the challenge of making it profitable and hopefully not going broke. Will I be able to do it? Stay tuned to find out. And if you guys enjoy content like this and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and drop in a like helps too. Anyway, let's go find some gold. Well, boys, the mining season has officially started. I got $0 in my bank account, my truck, and of course, my trusty old mini bike, and we are just rolling up on the mine I spent my entire savings on, literally all my money, on the hope that there's gold in them there hills. Now, I've talked to some local gold miners around here, and they said that this claim should have gold on it. However, this place was abandoned, I don't even know how many years ago now, and that tells me that there's possibly not gold on this property. But I guess that's what we're here to find out. So there's not much here. We do have a pretty decent chunk of land. Looks like there's a sluice box that's seen some better days here. We've got our cabin. This actually isn't looking in too bad shape here. Now, let me just find my key. Yep, there we go. All right, not too bad. Guess this is where I'm going to be living from now on. Oh, look at that. We even get a free gold pan with the place. And this is some of the equipment they left behind. So I'm going to be honest, not a whole lot to work with here. Looks like we got an old Cat D70. Who knows if this thing's even gonna run. And it looks like we got a really old Volvo BM. Okay, so I don't have much experience in gold mining here, but what I do know is put ground into wash plant, ground washes out of wash plant, and hopefully there's some gold in there. That's about the extent of my knowledge. Anyways, this is an old cut that got flooded out. There's still some broken up ground here that's not frozen and permafrost here. So this is what we're gonna have to try and make work for now until we can at least get something that could rip some permafrost up. And I'm pretty sure this dozer, yeah, this dozer just has a winch. It doesn't even have a big ripper on the back, so we can't even go and rip up ground if we want to. But first order of business is to get this loader running so we can hopefully get some dirt in our sluice box and make money. It's a good thing I'm a certified forklift operator, because that definitely also makes me a certified heavy-duty mechanic, because that's how that works. I mean, I got the service rig. That should count for something. Okay, so I've had a look over the machine here. We should be able to start it. I hope. I got my ether here. Kind of supposed to spray it in while starting it. I can't really do that. I'm going to try give it a little spritz up here and then hop in the cab quick. Try start it. I just tossed the new battery in, so we'll see what we can do. I don't think I'm close enough. Hold on. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Yep. Right in there. Perfect. All right, I'm in. Try start it. Nope. Close, but not quite. Okay, a couple more sprays. Try again. Oh, you're so close. Yes. Stay running. We got it going. Okay, we've got 3/4 of a tank of diesel to work with here. I've got a small little slip tank on my truck full of diesel, so we might be able to go for a little bit longer than that. But I'm guessing we should get a move on it here. Does the loader lift up? It does. Okay, into gear. We're moving. Man, these old pieces of equipment, give them a little TLC and they're good to go. All right, small problem. We do have a hydraulic leak. That's to be expected. Although I got no money to fix this right now, so we're just going to have to see what we can do and hope we don't run out of hydraulic fluid. Okay, so I don't have a rock truck at the moment here, so literally the best course of action for me is to just drive right into this flooded cut here and just scoop up what I can. All right, that's a full bucket right there. Oh, hopefully this loader can actually back in and out of here somewhat. All right. Now, our sluice box looks good here. I think it should be able to run some gold. We'll give it a shot. All right, first bucket of pay dirt. Going in. Well, I hope this is pay dirt, because if it's not, we might be a little bit screwed. I just realized we're running really old diesel in this loader here. Hopefully it's going to be okay. We're just going to go on the assumption that it is. Now, eventually I'm going to try get that dozer running, but it looks in way worse shape than this loader, so that's a project for later, I'm guessing. I could tell just by looking at it, it was going to need some serious work and parts, so maybe once we get some money. And actually, first order of business, once I get that running, is to make an actual road going up from this flooded out cut, because it is just way too steep, and it's probably not healthy for this loader to be backing up that. This thing's barely running as it is. But gold prices are really good right now, so I'm optimistic. So after spending the next couple hours getting pay dirt loaded into the sluice, it was now full and I had to wait for the rest of the material to run through. And that's when I came up with an ingenious plan. While we were waiting, I figured the best thing to do with my time was stockpile the pay dirt. If we were gonna have to wait, we'd probably be doing something a little more productive. However, with the stockpile getting bigger, it was clear I was going to have to do something more efficient. You see, each time I went down this hill, went all the way down to the pay dirt, scooped a bucket full, and went all the way back up to the stockpile or the wash plant, we were wasting quite a bit of time and travel. The next logical move was, of course, a rock truck. However, they were not cheap. we're talking $150,000 plus. So either I was going to have to find a cheaper option or become a more successful gold miner, which was yet to be decided. And with diesel fuel now running low, I was really hoping there was going to be just a little bit of gold in all this ground, because if there wasn't, I was pretty dang screwed. Okay, so here's the deal. We got the sluice running good. It's still pretty full of material, so we can let it run for a while without having to worry about it. However, the loader is nearly out of diesel. Now, I have a little bit more diesel in my truck that I can fill this up with, but then I'm out. I'm done. I got nothing left. And it takes a lot of diesel going all the way down to the pit there, all the way down to the cut, and bringing dirt all the way back up here. So it's a good thing I got a stockpile. We're just going to try run this for now, because it doesn't burn as much diesel fuel, putting that into the sluice. But in the meantime, I'm going to go in the cabin there, grab the gold pan, and see if we can find some signs of gold at least. Okay, so I just did a pan from here where we're kind of taken from at the moment. There's a couple specks. It's not looking too bad from what I can see, but we're going to try up there a little more. We're going to try a couple more over here. Okay, so up here, there's not a whole lot of material, but it is looking pretty dang good. A lot better than over there. Let's go try over this way. All right, yep. Pan over here is definitely telling me that we should be mining over here, not over there. I actually got a little decent flake out of that pan there, so we'll try go over there. There's definitely gold in this ground. It's not great, but it's something. So I think we're going to try start making our way over this way as opposed to going out that way or that way more. This right here is where the gold's at. Well, boys, it's the next morning here, still at $0, of course. Anyway, I let the wash plant run here, but super late into the night, and it's officially out. I'm gonna have to fill that back up, but we do have 2 pallets of concentrate here, and I'm pretty dang excited because look how much gold is in that concentrate. I'm thinking we might have struck it rich here. Okay, how does one with no pallet forks attempt to load up concentrate? Also, I think one of the boxes isn't completely full here. Okay, I got one in the bucket here. I can just get it up here without smashing my truck bed. Slide, please. I don't know if it's gonna go. There we go. Got it. Okay, now I just got to do the same with the other one without wrecking my bed. Okay, so we're all loaded up here. Now, what the smart person would do is load back up the sluice and go deal with this gold concentrate here. But I'm really excited to see what's in this, and we need money badly. Now, where we're taking this local gold place out here, now basically these guys, this shop over here, will take your gold concentrate. Oh, if I shut my truck off. Anyways, they'll take your gold concentrate to find stuff out, and then this place right over here, this big other shop, will take that gold dust and turn it into gold bars per se. And they also sell diesel fuel here, which is really nice. We're gonna get this unloaded, and then they're gonna take the concentrate and get all the gold out of it for us. Okay, so it's been a couple hours here. We're finally ready to smelt this into bars. I'm pretty dang excited. So our gold has been smelted down here. We're just gonna back up, get loaded up, and get it sold. Okay, well, they didn't load us the best, but this will work. Look at all them gold bars there. This ought to be some money. Well, at least I hope there's a good amount of money here, because I need diesel, and that costs money, and we ain't got none right now. It's all on the back of our truck ready to get sold. And our grand total payday after everything was sold was over $77,000, which may seem like a lot, but again, we're in the Yukon. That doesn't go very far. We got to try work this out. Okay, so I'm looking on the local used equipment website here. They've got this fuel trailer for $4,000. This is an absolute must. We need to get fuel down to the site, and without this, we're a little bit screwed. So I think I'm going to go pick this up. That is $4,000 down the drain. All right, boys, check it out. Fresh off the lot, brand new fuel trailer. So that's secured. We still have $73,000. Now, fuel's expensive up here, so I'm not sure how much this is going to cost to fill. Okay, so to roughly fill this trailer, it has just costed me $11,000, and this probably ain't even gonna last me long. Okay, so we now got our diesel tank full. However, there's still something else I'm itching to spend my money on. Now, on my way down here, I ended up talking to a local gold miner, asking him if he had any other equipment, you know, some older stuff that he wouldn't mind getting rid of for a half-decent price. He said, up, I believe, this mountain, there's an old rock truck that he's considering getting rid of. It would probably be just about perfect for our operation. However, he does want $50,000 for it, and it's about the same year as her old loader there. You can imagine how awful it is. But I think we're going to head up there and take a look at it. However, we're not using the truck. We're using the mini bike. Okay, so I got the GPS coordinates here. We're heading up the mountain, and that's one of his wash plants. Look at that loader over there. Oh, I wish. Okay, we're going a little off-road here. Ah, there it is. Oh, yeah, this. Oh, dang. He wants $50,000 for this? Ouch. Well, like I said, equipment is more expensive up in the Yukon. Dang. He said it ran about a year ago. He parked it over winter, but it should be good to fire up, hopefully. I'm hoping the batteries are still good in it, because I didn't bring any equipment up with me, other than my trusty can of ether here, which should hopefully be able to get it going. If it starts, I think I'll have to take it, because I really need something to transport material with, and this is really my only option that I can afford at the moment here. We'll give her a couple of sprays here. There we go. Hop in here. Oh, key's in here. Even better. All right, fire up, you son of a gun. Was blowing a lot of smoke. We're close. Okay, let me see if I can crack that door and spray a little ether in the intake there. A little more ether might do the trick. Oh, you're going. We're moving. Oh, we're good. We're up and rocking. Okay, tires ain't looking too bad. I think this one's a little flat. I have to pump that up a little bit. Ooh, that bed. All right, so this is why I kind of brought the mini bike up here, in case we did get it running. I just toss that sucker in the back and we're good to head down the mountain. All right, deal's done. $50,000 sent in the wire transfer. Moves. Actually, I should have checked if it moved before I officially sent him the money. But we're up and going. Oh, down the mountains this way. I was going the wrong way here. It's actually decently quick, a lot quicker than the loader, and it's got a fairly decent dump bed on it. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it will work to keep our mind going. It's just gonna be a slow trek down. All right, boys, small problem. We've been making our way down the mountain here, and this thing is nearly out of fuel. I am hoping so badly that we can make it back to the mine here, because if I run this thing out of fuel, it's a diesel engine, so we're not screwed, but it's gonna cost us a lot of money to get this thing back up and going, and the mine's right there, and so is my fuel trailer. All right, we're sputtering. This ain't good. This ain't good. I think we're just gonna make her though. Okay, we're back up and running here. We did not, in fact, run the dump truck out of diesel, so we're good to go there. Now, while we did make a lot of money on our first run here, I almost want to say there was still a good amount of gold left over in this thing. And I think when they abandoned this thing, gold prices were horrible, so they literally just left it. But I think we got really lucky with the payday there, but I did pan this stuff. There's not as much gold in here that would account for us getting such a good payday, so I think it was because there's a little bit left in there. So it's going to take us a lot more work to get that much money. But with this new dump truck, it should help out a ton. I should actually get my mini bike out of the back here before we start working. However, I am going to call a mechanic out here to see if they can try get this cat running. And even if it starts, there's so much wear and tear on this poor thing from doing this cut and however many other cuts it did before this. I don't know if it's actually going to run properly again. And then while the mechanic's out here, also I'm going to get him to look at the loader and the Volvo. But for now, I think we're good to give this a test run. We should probably get the sluice up and running again. All right, so I just finished up a little test pan back here, and it's actually looking really good. I'm not sure how many bucketfuls it's going to take to fill this thing. Couple, I'd imagine. All right, well, that's about full. It's about 4 buckets right there. Didn't take us long at all. We'll run this back up to the wash plant there. I shouldn't even be calling that a wash plant. That's just a sluice. And it's taken us about a quarter of the amount of time. This is already working flawlessly. Oh boy, but it does struggle to climb that wall, even with a run up to it. I'm definitely going to have to get that flattened out once I get the dozer running. We'll just back right up to this, get it unloaded. Well, it looks like the mechanic managed to make his way out here. He's working on the dozer. I hope it's not going to cost too much to get it running again. Okay, time for another run up. Hopefully the old Volvo can make it. Yep, keep going, keep going. Oh, we really had to go into low gear to get that one. Dang, this is rough. Okay, so 2 things. I got some really, really good news, and I got some really, really bad news. So the good news is we've actually made a decent dent in the cut, and then the bad news is my dozer is going to cost roughly $30,000 to $35,000 to fix. There's some serious problems with it. The motor problems, some hydraulic problems, some track problems. The problems just go on. So this thing essentially right now is a sitting hunk of junk, just a big hunk of metal. There's nothing I can do with it. Can't even fire it up, can't do nothing with it. However, the loader, the hydraulic line did get fixed. The mechanic did also look over the dump truck. There's a few little things that got fixed. And remember how I said stuff was expensive out here? Well, yeah, that was just parts and labor. We're down to about $4,000, but I can't complain. We made a lot of progress here. The sluice is still running. We still got material going through that. We got a little bit of a stockpile, enough to keep us going for a couple hours. So not too bad. But yeah, hopefully we can get our dozer running so I can smooth this out. And once we get through this cut, hopefully I can get into the next one. But hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.